Whoa, we are live. What is up, everybody? I am Ryan O'Hara, founder of Pitchfire, and this person was just sleeping on my deck outside. And I was like, go back to your house so we can do a live stream. Why wouldn't I have you come up here if you were sleeping on my deck?
I don't know. I wanted to hang out.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
hey,
I was hungry.
I need you to drive home, and then you could join my live stream from your house instead. What's up, John Mazza? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm amazing. How are you?
So,
You look
one
great.
thing I want to clarify for people that don't know, what's your job at Pitchfire, Mazza? You should tell people what you're in charge of doing.
I am I'm the head of marketing growth. My job is to get as many people using the platform as possible, especially adding additional buyers for you sellers out there to pitch to.
Yeah, we don't like using the term buyer or seller because it confuses people. But to clarify, in this instance, businesses are on Pitchfire, employees are on Pitchfire of those businesses, and those people are buyers that are listed on Pitchfire. Businesses can come in and pitch people that are on Pitchfire. We're not talking about Pitchfire today, though. We're actually going to be talking and analyzing and talking about reviewing ads on Instagram. One of the channels that we've been kind of playing around with potentially doing is running ads on Instagram for people that get some sort of touch from Pitchfire but don't convert. Mazza, do you want to talk about this a little bit? What's the play here? What are we looking for?
What are we looking for when it comes to repeat yourself there?
I think Mazza wasn't paying attention.
No, I wasn't. I'm trying to get the live stream going and opening up LinkedIn.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually look at Instagram ads off of the Pitchfire Instagram profile. By the way, if you don't follow our Instagram on Pitchfire, it's the Pitchfire. You can go find it there. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at the feed here, and we're going to actually evaluate all these different ads and stuff that are sponsored coming up and talk about what, if they work, if they don't work, if you'd click. The only thing that stinks is I wish there was a way that I could make the audio restart, but we're just going to click. Mazza, you ready? Let's watch an ad and see what we think.
Well, this worked out for a while, but I was kind of stuck, and I was stuck for a few reasons. One is my time limitations. I had to create the videos, and I had to edit them, and then I had to publish them. And what I didn't see at the time was something I know now, and I realize it now.
I mean, when you leave,
is that I was stuck creatively too.
Yeah. So
I
Ryan,
give editing.
I would have left. I would have left.
Too.
I don't know if I would have clicked on the sound. There was really nothing giving me a reason to want to click on the sound.
I think it's okay that's a talking head video, but I just kind of felt like, I mean, we are putting a lot of content on the Pitchfire's, like on Pitchfire's YouTube. This is streaming on YouTube Live and on LinkedIn Live. Yeah, I just kind of felt like I'm not trying to knock the dude, but like, I just kind of was like, nothing's roping me in. There was no text or thing that's showing that, like, it just looks like he just talks into a webcam.
Yeah. If there was some big letters, I would have just scrolled right past it. I wouldn't have even really read the hey YouTuber right there.
It seems like we're getting targeted a lot for content creation because those are the things we've looked at from this account because we make a lot of content and put it online. Also, the description, I actually was going to mention this. I don't really read these. Do you? Too long.
I mean, I'd read it if it was like specific instructions or if it was like a ingredients list or recipe or whatever.
Yeah, so let's keep going. All right, let's watch this one.
I'm head of learning and development,
Sorry,
and I'm headed with it possible to update voiceovers.
So I tried Synthesia. Now, I just pick an avatar, type in the text, and generate the video.
Hey there, my name is Alex, and I'll be guiding you through this training session.
Seems more like a demo than a...
It's definitely a product video. I think I like the focus on the problem, but I don't really want to click. Do you?
No.
Anyway, if you're watching this and you want to leave a comment, we'll pin it and show it. Just give us some comments on these ads.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. The ad was really loud.
Okay, I think the beginning of this is good. The smashed up screen is kind of intriguing, right? I mean, that gets you roped in a little bit. That's a good start.
Cool looking.
It might make you click.
And it just turns into a demo.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, that's okay. By the way, you can ignore my feed. We're not trying to show that. Let's see. I'm looking for sponsored post. So we want people that are spending money on ads. Let's hear this guy talk about toilets.
And if you're doing podcasts and if you're cutting up clips, this is why you're stuck at a few hundred or a few thousand views, just like Jared was. So this is the before and after. We got him 37 times more views on basically the same exact video. And your podcast clips probably don't work for three reasons. The most common one, this one, but I bet 95% of you are also doing these two. And if you could just fix all of these, you'll go from this to this right away. Because Jared's very first video with us got 196,000 views. It's this one right here. And the next week, he did 750,000 views between this video that got 500,000 and this video that got 100,000, this video that got 150, and this one that got another 500,000. And before, he was posting several times a day, spending hours on social media, not getting big views. And this is what he was doing. And it was a huge waste of time. And that's just on Instagram. Really after the first 2 weeks on TikTok, this is that first video. We had a 1 million view video that got 1.2 million. And then right back to back, we had another 2.1 million view video and 700,000 and 400,000 and 600,000. And it's not that he wasn't trying, like he was putting in tons of effort. It's just that he wasn't a professional content creator. So he didn't have the experience to pull millions of views every single time. But to my team, this is a walk in the park. And you can scroll through my social media pages, see all the videos that have hundreds of thousands.
He's trying to prove that I'm lost now. I'm going to scroll. Too long. You got to keep these things short, right?
Trying to prove how awesome he is instead of actually trying to give something away, you know?
I mean, I'm sure that they probably do. I mean, I understand that you need to prove your worth, but like open up with that. Be like, hey, I've done this and I can help. If you're someone that's trying to get impressions, you're a startup and you're trying to get your business off the ground. I'm going to show you something that you can do. Let's jump in. I'll show you an example. And then say, this guy did this video. A week later, he posted the same thing. Look at the view difference. He's still going and we muted and we're talking instead of looking at it. Let's do another one. Let's keep going. It stinks. I am intrigued by that ending, but I'm not intrigued enough to stay. Oh, look at this. That's basically a banner. Scroll. It's all right. I mean, if you're looking for a hire, it's okay. But hey, Miles, I hate to tell you this, dude, but the algorithm knows I'm looking for a new VP of marketing, so you should. You're not gonna be. You're gonna have a new boss soon. No, just kidding. But like that's kind of like, I'm just thinking about this from a perspective of like, let's see where Learn More takes. If I actually wanted to click that, I'm not going to. But if I wanted to, it'd take me to probably to a VP of marketing board.
Wonder how much money they had to spend to get those 42,000 views.
Me too. I was wondering that too. I mean, it depends who they're targeting too. I mean, this is a business account I'm looking at from here.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at this one.
Skills, but you're struggling to bring in the clients, we'll help you book meetings and close deals in the next 90 days, guaranteed. I'm Jackson Kingsley and I run the largest coaching and training company in the video business space. Over the past 6 years, we've helped over 387 video business owners shift from inconsistent referrals and word of mouth to having a proven system in place for acquiring the right clients, the right prices. I've also been running my own video business for over 11 years, working with many of the world's biggest brands and broadcasters. So, unlike many alternatives out there, we actually practice what we preach.
The shots changing are intriguing. That'll get your attention, right?
More effective than hiring a sales more effective than running paid ads, and more effective than cold calling or DMs. So, if you're finding yourself stuck on how to get that next client through the door or how to increase your rates, on the next page, I'll walk you through exactly what we can do to help and how to get involved. Stop wasting time.
You know what? Yeah. I bet his videos follow a very strict.
Hundreds of our clients have turned their video.
They build them out.
Like
he probably
business owners.
Yeah, he probably reuses the same assets for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Next 90 days, guaranteed.
Or at least like
Jackson Kingsley,
this is the way we talk about things, like when he's getting new clients. This is how we set up videos. We do this, then we say this, then we say this, and then we lead to this.
I mean, we're not a video company, but so he's messing up the targeting a little bit, but everything else is fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's see this guy.
These guys showed me a new way of doing things. So I was stuck in an endless treadmill of low-paying, high-maintenance clients with my agency, and it was a grind. Sure, I was technically my own boss, but really, it just felt like I was juggling 5 jobs at once. Then I stumbled upon a video by these guys who shut down the marketing agency that was doing $66K a month to become growth partners and scaled their new agency from 0 to $3.2 million in a little over a
know why
year
it matters
by only
if they got
working
rid
with
of this
11 clients. I
6,000
met some of the students in the chats, and these were some of their stories. See, because of how they structure their deals, growth partners can
Social proof.
negotiate 6-figure retainers, 12-month contracts,
Still don't
and
even know what's
lucrative
going
revenue
on,
share
and
deals,
we're
all
like
while
30
I'm
seconds
off
of
on this.
fussing
These
fish.
guys seem douchey. Sorry, people listening. if you're one of them, I'm off because I don't need to see you in the Cayman Islands on boats doing weird, shady Kenny Loggins business deals. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm a marketer, I want to trust someone. I think you got to go from the heart a little bit more instead of talking about how successful you are with money and stuff. I mean, some of the images are kind of silly and fun, but the person's not having fun at all with the way they explain the product.
Yeah.
All these ads are too long.
All of that
That's
is
the other thing.
fair.
Why can't you get what pain you solve in less than a minute? I don't know. We don't know how to do this, by the way, people. That's why we're watching this, by the way. Like, we're trying to learn a little bit. All right, let's see this.
Or trending audio. Instead, think of it like winning a game of chess. Think of your opponent as the algorithm, the blue pieces as your content, and their king as going viral. What most people try and do is go straight for the king with trending audio and hashtags, which of course is impossible because there are other pieces in the way. This means you've got to be smart, and hacks don't work. What you need is a proven strategy that will move you ever closer and closer until virality is all but assured. Checkmate. That's what we do in Reels Millionaire 2.0. We take away all the noise, leaving just what's important. We teach you how to move your pieces in as fewer moves as possible for success. If you've enjoyed this video, then you're going to love Social Boom, our proven system for getting millions of views on video, growing a massive following organically.
I like the way he was treating chess.
Shout out to
pawns useless.
Shout out to Corey Bray and our friend Phil Eggleston from Weed IQ and Corey Bray. They both played chess really well. I like the visuals. I think I would have got to the call to action right after that instead of doing the weird like background thing with the green screen showing the like testimonials and product stuff.
I very much agree. I was like intrigued, very intrigued in the beginning, and then he lost me in the middle. So
yeah, like the chess thing was great. I love that. Hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
I think you know what you could do? Put the social proof in the post. Right?
Yeah.
Why not be like, I gotta like grab me a quote. Look at this. Put these at the top. You don't have to do all the other text. This is fun, isn't it? I kind of like doing this. I feel like I'm getting better as a marketer doing this.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Oh, they're talking about Mr. Beast.
26-year-old man-child? Or what about these? Well, this is Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber on the planet. And this is a chocolate brand that he launched 24 months ago that's on track to do $1.5 billion in sales this year. How? This is how. Trading these for this. Hey.
Okay. Why are we having him come out of a car with sunglasses when the door was already closed?
Tequila enema or throwing your MacBook
also he's talking about Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he's also
like how Mr. Beast did something, but he didn't. He wasn't the one who told Mr. Beast how to do that. So why would we take your advice?
How much do you think it costs to throw that old MacBook out of that car for the video to get views?
That
was probably more budget than the rest of this, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I like that the dude's doing the shot, like the shot switching. That's really good. So if you're making an ad, I feel like it's a good idea to switch your ads rather than the normal webcam stuff. Like he's flying around. The problem is, I don't think you should reference Mr. Beast as a reference, like as the person to do it. Like,
no,
that'd be like,
unless you were the person that told Mr. Beast what, like, I did this for Mr. Beast. You know, this is how I did it. Like, you can talk about it then, but if it's like you don't know everything that went on behind the scenes for Mr. Beast in order to do that stuff, you know.
Yeah. Also, why like it'd be like, why don't you tell me about like it'd be like if I made a case today, like we're gonna tell you how you can be like Apple and Google. Like that's what it feels like when you pick Mr. Beast for all these things. I wonder if this guy, like, if he's making money from people mentioning his name. Let's do a couple more, then let's call it. All right, let's look at this muscle man.
communities on school. Here's where they are now. Jay Waller hit $45,000 in his first month. David hit 49,000. Stoyan hit 16,000. Kyle hit 75,000. Greg hit 43,000. Zane hit 36,000. Goose hit 34,000. Justin hit 46,000. Brandon hit 27,000. Shriek hit 26,000. Chow hit 10,000. Chris had $30,000. And this is recurring monthly revenue, and it was on their first shot. And so if you want to give this a chance and you want to learn, we will give you the training step by step. We'll give you the community people just like them who've done this before with you. And
is it a red flag that this guy only does arm day? Is that a red flag?
Did I miss the purpose of the video in the beginning?
Yeah,
or something?
I think we
I don't even know.
I think we scrolled midway through. Click the link to start a school games for free. Oh, it's like a franchise. Is that what this is? It must be. Oh, it's like a clever way of making a course online.
I thought it was I thought it was like a training thing.
But I think people need to get this stuff quick. That's kind of the thing I'm learning here is like, I want to get in and out. The other thing that's great about Instagram ads is they replay. Now, listen, if you're watching this and you're trying to figure out how to get people to, let's say you're thinking about doing, we're doing Instagram to get attention because people haven't heard of Pitchfire. Like that'd be the reason for us. But if you're doing it for lead gen, you really should go into our marketplace and just go pitch people. Like, don't spend the money giving it to Instagram. Spend that money and give it to the prospects you're trying to get in your pipeline. If you're a person on that end, it doesn't cost anything. If they don't respond, you don't pay anything. Let's keep going though. This is interesting. Are you enjoying this, Mazza?
I am.
I have no idea how long we've been streaming for because my timer is invisible, but let's keep going.
16 minutes.
All right, let's do this.
Stand out from the crowd with 10,000 plus sound effects, plots, transitions, overlays, titles, and many other creative assets that help you create amazing videos in just a few clicks. This is a one-time purchase with a lifetime access and includes future updates. No subscription or extra cost, just one payment and you get it all. All these assets.
Okay, I'll tell you what my problem is with this. What do you think I'm going to say?
Oh, I don't know.
There's no pain. Like,
okay.
They're just selling what it is. Hey, get LUTs. You can buy LUT. I have LUT kits that I got for our videos that we do for Pitchfire. They're like, hey, get LUT kits and get these assets that you can put in videos. They're talking about leveling it up, but they don't say what that does. They're saying stand out from the crowd. But like what they should be doing is saying, are you having trouble standing out in front of the crowd? And they don't do that. Like they hint at it, but they don't quite do it. Well, I kind of want to see that backflip video. All right, let's do one or two more. Okay, Mazza?
Okay.
Let's do this one.
But you don't have the time. You want someone on your side who's willing to fight to the death for your podcast liberation. Well, maybe not to the death. But if you could get someone to take it off your plate, that would be great. Introducing Pod Allies, the premier podcasting agency for those who want to grow massive audiences and have a bigger impact. We specialize in omnipresent, next-level podcasts that get our clients' content onto multiple platforms. In other words, we do the podcasting dirty work while you stand out as the star of the show. Whether you need A to Z show setup or ongoing podcast management, Pod Allies has you covered. Leave the podcasting dark ages behind and click the button to apply to work with Pod Allies now. You know you need a podcast to grow your following, but you don't have the time. You want someone on your side who's willing to fight to the death for your podcast.
That's a good ad. And I'm going to give them the click just to see. Let's look at what happens when you click. So they take you to a landing page. Need a podcast, but don't have the time. Above the fold, putting the ad back in. I don't know if I'd put the ad back in. Schedule a demo. This must take you to a calendar. Maybe they're using like a Chili Piper or something. Oh, they're using Calendly.
We can't see your screen, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that. Share this tab instead. Sorry. Here's the landing page, everyone. Thank you, Mazza. So they have a video. They have need a podcast, but don't have time. With our our done for you. I don't really like the landing page that much. I probably would have done like set up a podcast in less than an hour or something like that. You know what I mean? Like make it a little bit more action to me. But they have the contact. I don't like that. I'd probably just do a button. Media mentions. They're talking about the problem, which is okay, but the problem is they talked about it too much up here too. But I did like the ad. I thought the ad got me roped in. It's a good idea to do like Joan of Arc is basically public domain. I remember we did an ad at Lead IQ. If someone came to Lead IQ's site and then bailed, when we go back to Instagram, So we did an ad at Lead IQ where like I had a cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito, and I was like, Danny DeVito doesn't know that we exist, but if he did, he might like this product. And I just did it as a big joke. Like clearly Danny DeVito wouldn't care about a sales extension. Anyway, it's just interesting. Like I think it's good to use things that are famous that are public domain if you can. Like Joan of Arc's good. We sometimes put classical music in our videos, and the classical music, I just take songs, play them on piano with synthesizer, and then throw them up. Like we'll do some stuff like that. But yeah, you don't need to spend a lot of money. Do you want to call it, Mazza, or you want to do more?
Yeah, let's call it.
All right. So if you enjoyed this, go check out Pitchfire on YouTube. Go check out, follow us on LinkedIn. But if you're someone that gets prospected as a buyer, you should go sign up for Pitchfire. You can get paid for people pitching you. And if you're a salesperson or a marketer trying to build pipeline, you can pitch those people that join. A lot of people in there. It's kind of exciting. Anything else to add, Mazza?
We love you.
That's right. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot. Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye.